I'm gonna just start with the question.
Go jump straight into it, no warm up.
Who are you?
I'm NOLA poor boy was down. I ain't finna give you my government name, but that's all y'all get. NOLA poor boy with an I.
Where are you from?
New Orleans, Louisiana.
What part of New Orleans?
Ninth Ward, lower ninth to be exact.
How was it growing up in the Ninth Ward, the lower Ninth Ward to be exact?
How was it? I can describe that like scary, fast. Pretty much the two right now. I think it's scary and fast. You gonna grow up quick now.
How did your upbringing in New Orleans influence your love for music?
Raw. So like I seen a lot. That right there inspired me to like pretty much talk about what I seen and live, you know. So what made me like really like music, like they had people around me that was like rapping and stuff like that. So that made me like want to be involved with it.
Did you always want to make music?
No, like I said, like I had a few people who like I don't know, like I can't say. Like I always used to beat on, you know what I'm saying, desks and stuff like that. So I think some type of music I would have been, but as in like rapping, I ain't think I ain't gonna be no rapper. It just happened like that. And I fell in love with it.
Who inspired you musically coming from where you from?
That's a good question. Like really my whole family inspired me. They really got me. They let me know I had a true talent, you know, like once I finally was able to show it, they made me start like a social media and stuff like that. So
okay, so it was your actual family and not. Okay, that's what's up.
Right. They really pushing me, like, you know, like you need to really do this. I guess I am straight on. Let's do it.
Okay. How did experiencing Hurricane Katrina change your life?
How it changed my life? Shit. It like really like opened my eyes to how, you know, how they do things here in America. But, you know, that's a whole nother subject. But as it changed my life, like it pretty much I've experienced something a lot of folks ain't really even be able to go through. So it really just showed me who I was as a person. And, you know, pretty much everybody in New Orleans, like the ones who had survived, we soldiers for real. Ain't too many people can go through and live and talk about it. You know, so how it changed my life and made me stronger. That's the one change it did.
Did you leave New Orleans because of Hurricane Katrina?
Yeah. I'm out here in Georgia now.
Alright.
You know, but we already had like plans of leaving up out of New Orleans, but I guess that was like the final push, like, yeah, my will. And the reason, like, all my family went back, but we stayed here just in case they got evacuated. They have somewhere to go. So, yeah.
And from New Orleans, you went to Atlanta?
Yeah. You can say that. With Atlanta first, Atlanta had too much traffic. So, from there we went to where I'm at now, which I ain't gonna say. But if you know me, you know where I'm at, but I'm not
Disclose
gonna I just like that. I don't like people know exactly where I'm at, but I'm in Atlanta area.
But you did make a name for yourself in the Atlanta music scene, correct?
I believe that.
How did that happen?
And pretty much like finding out about these showcases. You know, somebody had reached out to me, and I went ahead and tried out one of the showcases. Me personally, my thing was, it seemed legit at the time, you know, because they had like celebs on the judging, but my thing was he knew I was gonna keep coming back every week. They gonna know my name. They gonna know my name, and it worked. They knew my name. The thing about it, like it wasn't even just that. My work ethic. I had different songs every time I performed them. You know, so that got people attention, and then it just went from there.
Is that how you hooked up with Lil Jon and the East Side Boys?
Yup.
Okay. And you got your first major record label deal with Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. Is that correct?
I wouldn't say it was a record deal. It was a management deal.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. So a management deal. What kind of opportunities did that experience open up for you?
A lot. I've got to really like, without signing a major deal, I got to really live like a major artist. I could put it like that. Like
How so?
Being on the tour buses, like I've seen it in the video, like with bathrooms and like really being on real life tour buses, going from city to city, performing, being at Civic Center, performing backstage with artists.
Like who?
2 Chainz, and been on the road with so many people, some Crime Mob, forgot what city it was in. But yeah, just living that road like hotel to hotel, like I actually say I experienced a lot of stuff a lot of other artists ain't gonna be able to without a record deal.
Yeah. What did you learn from that experience?
It took a lot of hard work and dedication to be successful in this business. But you really gotta really want it. It ain't for everybody. So, and physically to like be able to handle going city to city, it'll make you tired now. Yeah. It looked fun, but it worked.
Yeah. Okay. You weren't rocking with Lil Jon and the East Side Boys anymore. Why was that?
It pretty much like I had to really focus on me. Not saying they would manage me, but it wasn't just me under the management label, so I pretty much like to really get where I wanted to be. I had to really like kind of branch off, and then it was a little, misunderstandings that went, but other than that, like, I really had to branch off on my own to really like, cause you got things like, East Side Boys, Lil Jon, they were still artists.
Yeah.
So
you needed specific like attention.
Yeah.
You had to get that for yourself.
I appreciate what they done for me, but like it just as in like, yeah, sometimes you gotta do that.
Yeah. It's a part of the business.
Yeah.
I want to switch gears for a second. I want to start off by saying rest in peace to Mr. Ready, Mr. Archie Eversole.
My brother.
Moment of silence for him. May he rest. How did you and the late Archie Eversole connect?
Pretty much like we met through his other brother, and then that's how we ended up. I guess when he had got out of jail, he didn't really had nowhere to stay. He came down, let him come down and stay with me, and we ended up getting a bond. Ended up being pretty much he adopted me as his little brother. He seen how real I was and helped me out like a good person to help him out. I knew him, but I ain't know him like that, and I just gave it a try, and we ended up being close after that, so. Yeah. Which I'm glad I did. Got the chance to even have some memories with him like that. Yeah. A lot of people ain't been able to experience like that. He was the first celebrity I really like lived with.
Who was he like as a person? How was his character?
Good people, man. Like he ain't really like. He ain't really like, he good people. Like he want to see anybody that's good win around him. He gave me a few tips and stuff too. So like, for him to find out how he died and stuff like that, it's just shocking to me still though. But he good people, man. Like, he don't wish nothing bad on nobody.
What's something you learned from Archie?
A lot. He taught me some things, how to approach some of my songs when I write.
That man can freestyle.
Yeah, he told me about something about when I do deliveries, and about breathing and all that. So he gave me a lot of tips on different things I've picked up and finna keep doing, keep the name alive too. So.
Yeah. Okay. What's one thing you want the world to know about Archie Episode?
That he really was one of the greatest, but he just people who knew him, what I'm saying, like knew he was raw, but a lot of folks didn't really know how talented the man really was, and I wish they would have known. Besides that, we read a song, that wasn't really nothing, as in like music wise, as what he can show, what he can do in music. I should say though, but like he was slept on by a lot of people though, but people who know him knew that he was the truth really. That's why he went by Ever So Cold. So if you didn't know that, he was changing the name to Ever So Cold.
Rest in peace to Archie Episode.
Yep. Long live Archie.
Back to the music. Where were you in life when you dropped Protocol? And what inspired that project?
What was I in life? I was just really getting my mojo back. Like, before then, I was going through it. But Protocol, I was like, really, really putting my name back on the map. Cause I took a break for a while with music just to get my mind back right.
Mm-hmm. Right. So you said Protocol, you getting your mojo back. You took some time off, going through some things, but that was you putting your name back on the map.
That too, and it was like me expressing myself from when I had a lot of time to think and really like. So that with Protocol, I already had laid all law down, like,
Okay. And what about Private Party?
Probably more like for the female, cause I ain't really like. I'm still just now starting to like do it too, but I haven't really made that music for too many females on that type of caliber. I should say, like it was mostly for the show the most sensitive side of me.
Mm-hmm. Showing the versatility.
Yeah, and that was fun because I ain't know. There was only 5 tracks though, but it was something different, So.
Your single Build Up features Jody Breeze.
Yeah.
How did you bring that to life?
My dog. I get being, what's the word? Consistent or persistent? Which one is persistent? You always both of them. So, like, you see, like, it just, to me, it really hit me out the blue. But I just kept trying over the years, and I guess he seen that, like, it had to been something he seen that, and it reached back out to me.
So you hit him up?
Oh, yeah.
More than once, or was it just for a build up?
I just really was hitting him up just to be like, let's work. I ain't had no type of song, no concept, no nothing. It was just like, he'll go live on Instagram, and I'd be the first one, and I'd be like, boom, let's work. And he was like, hit my email. So I kept hitting the email, But I had a number on him, but I was thinking it was a manager. Couldn't find it with his number the whole time. So I hit the email, they responded back, boom, hit the number they gave me. Told her I been blowing that number up. In the calling them, like, what's up, this Jody was trying to do. It was on from there. Wrote the hook, boom, Build Up. Wow.
And Build Up has been on Foxy 105 for
about a year now.
Yeah, it'll be a year very soon. But you've been consistently on the running every night. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. That's all I know how to do, just keep it moving, like push it.
And Mike Will Mader produced your release single Traveling Fee shortly after that.
Yeah.
How are you so plugged in?
I don't know, shit, I guess I folks pay attention to just see my work ethic, you know, like just I've been like that as my career been gradually getting bigger, and you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, it just I guess I found
People
a
fuck
way.
with
I
you.
network, yeah. And folks reach out to me, and I think it's just the work ethic, you know, that stands out. So I can't really. That's a good question. I can't really answer that. Like why I'm so. I guess I'm the chosen one. I guess I don't know.
Tell us about traveling fee. What you talking about in there?
Pretty much like you want me to do anything. What I do is a business. I take it serious. So I ain't gonna do it for free. You know, like don't get me wrong. Some things I do for free. It depends. But as in like you want me to do something for you, and it comes with a fee. Everything comes with a fee.
Okay.
So traveling fee speaks for itself.
And that's produced by Mike Will Made It.
Yes, you shout him out, the homie.
Shout out to Mike Will Made It. You just dropped a new single, Ain't Worried, on 420, which is produced by Str8hood. So you're working with Mike Will, Str8hood. What can you tell us about this connection?
Atlanta, New Orleans connect. Well, what can I tell about it? Is finna be something different. You know, I think that's why too. They reaching out to me because they see something in me that's like they want to work with me. That's like it's something different. You know, so but I ain't never think in a million years I'd be working with one of the biggest producers in the game though. But that right there showed me like that right there showed me like who I'm about and what I'm about. So let's speak for itself.
What was the inspiration for Ain't Worried?
I mean, I always had that attitude, like, I ain't gonna let nothing stress me out, you know. But sometimes you is gonna stress, but at the same time, like, you always gotta, like, I always been like, I ain't worried about it. Like, don't get me wrong, as long as you got a brain, you gonna worry about something. But you don't wanna dwell into it too much and be in your head. You gotta be in my head a lot too sometimes. But I like to tell myself at times, I ain't worried. But at the end of the day, I got me. So I don't worry about what this person think and that person think or how they. I got me.
Fact.
I ain't worried. Straight up.
What can we expect next from NOLA Po Boy in 2022?
I don't even know what to expect next. Shit, you know, I don't know if I can cuss on him. But, you know, I don't know what to expect, but expect something like big. Cause I ain't expect this to happen. This is what we like the 5th month into 2022. I ain't expect to be working with Str8hood. Like Mike Will been the homie, but Str8hood, you know, like that's big. But I do got some big things coming up in summer. I ain't gonna talk about it just yet, but just know it's coming.
Okay. Who are you making music for? What is this sound like? Who is this soundtrack for?
My life, soundtrack of my life. I really making music for everybody and whoever can relate to it. But first is really I'm making it for me because it's like my diary. So that's the thing about being an artist. Like you gotta find a way to converse into something that's like everybody, the public can feel too. You know, so that's how I approach all my music and stuff. So like everyday living. It's my life, but I want you to be able to feel it in your life too. So yeah. I'm making music for anybody who willing to listen.
Lastly, what do you want people to know about the NOLA Po Boy?
Gets no better than this now. I gotta speak like that though, but nah. What I want to know about me, like I don't play about business. Coming from the #1 spot. And think about it, like I don't really view nobody else as a competition, but I'm my own competition. So in the day, like I want you to view me as a hard worker. And just know when I'm coming with it. So you better come with it. Believe that. Next up. ain't just saying that. I got people in my ears in the game telling me that.
Okay.
So I guess I'm next up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, NOLA Po Boy. Well, we thank you. Looking forward to seeing what comes from you next in 2022. Really excited about what you're doing with Mike Will and Zaytoven. And we'll see you again.
Yeah, right. Till next time. To be continued.
You want to
Touche.
set this up? You want to say something to the camera right now? Anything on your mind?
Go stream that new single produced by the dog Zaytoven, Ain't Worried, on YouTube, Spotify, wherever you like to listen to your music. Go check it out. Video coming soon. Got some bigger things coming soon. I'll be on the next interview. But other than that, holla at me. NOLA Po Boy, go stream me too. That's NOLA POBOI. So y'all don't ask me how the hell you spell that shit. There you go, you got it. Yeah.
Say